Have you ever found yourself wondering, late at night or in the quiet of your own thoughts, if the way you relate to your body is changing with age? Maybe you've noticed that things don't feel quite the same as they did when you were 25 or even 45. Or perhaps you're feeling a little uncertain, maybe even embarrassed, about whether it's still healthy, normal, or even appropriate to take time for yourself in a physical way after age 60. I want you to know you're not alone in these thoughts. In fact, these are some of the most common and deeply personal questions I hear from men in my practice every single week. I'm Dr. Emma Blake, a board-certified urologist, and I've had the privilege of working with thousands of men who want to stay connected to their bodies, confident in their sexuality, and age with strength and dignity. Today, we're going to talk openly and honestly about something rarely discussed, but deeply important: how to masturbate safely after 60, and the 3 big mistakes you should absolutely avoid. This isn't about shame. It's not about performance. And it's certainly not about comparing yourself to anyone else, least of all your younger self. This is about protecting your body's circulation, your prostate, your hormones, and, most importantly, your emotional well-being. If you've ever felt unsure about what's normal, what's safe, or what's healthy for you at this stage of life, you're in exactly the right place. Let's start with the most fundamental question of all. Why does this even matter? Why talk about self-pleasure in the first place, especially as we get older? First, let me reassure you of something crucial. Masturbation is not just normal, it's healthy. Especially as you get older, regular, gentle self-stimulation remains one of the most natural and effective ways to support your male health. As men age, many begin to question whether their body still needs that kind of release. Some feel guilty, maybe because of old messages from childhood or society. Others are just confused, wondering if it's still appropriate. But here's the truth, grounded in science and experience. Regular self-pleasure helps maintain blood flow to the penis, supports prostate health, lowers stress hormones, and even improves sleep quality by calming your nervous system. This is true at any age, but especially important after 60, when natural changes in your body can impact circulation, nerve sensitivity, and tissue health. Now, here's the key: your body doesn't respond the same way it did at 25. And there's no shame in that. That's not dysfunction. That's biology. As you age, your skin gets thinner. Nerve endings can take longer to respond. Blood vessels become more sensitive and less elastic. Hormone levels change, and your recovery time may be longer. That means the way you approach self-pleasure needs to evolve with your body's needs. It's not about force. It's not about intensity. It's about presence, really tuning in and listening to your body. Not treating it like a machine to fix, but like something worth caring for. And when you do that, something powerful happens. You begin to feel more connected, more relaxed, more satisfied, and your body thanks you for it. But here's where many men get tripped up. Even with the best intentions, it's easy to fall into the same 3 common mistakes. Let's talk about what those are, why they matter, and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1, rushing. It's so common, especially for men who learned long ago that masturbation had to be fast, secret, and almost shameful. Maybe it's an old habit from when privacy was hard to find. But when you rush, your nervous system stays on edge. Your blood vessels constrict. Your heart rate goes up, but not in a relaxed, pleasurable way, more like a stress response. You might even hold your breath or stay mentally distracted, thinking of other things or just trying to get it over with. But here's what happens. Instead of receiving nourishing, healing blood flow, your body stays in alert mode. That prevents full arousal. It reduces satisfaction. It even trains your brain to associate touch with tension, not with safety or pleasure. So what's the fix? Slow down. I know that sounds simple, but even just 5 extra minutes can change everything. Take a few deep breaths. Turn off your phone. Give yourself permission to arrive fully in the moment. You don't need candles or rituals unless you want them. What matters is that your body feels safe. Because when it does, your blood vessels open, your nerves wake up, your sensitivity returns, and that's when real satisfaction happens, not through speed, but through presence. Mistake number 2, using too much pressure. This mistake is incredibly common, especially in men over 50 or 60. As sensation decreases with age, many men compensate by gripping harder or using more aggressive movements. It's understandable, you're just trying to feel the way you used to feel. But over time, this creates friction, compression, and stress on the delicate tissues of the penis. Your penis isn't made for force. It's made of spongy blood vessels, fragile nerves, and connective tissue that thrives with gentle, steady touch. If you apply this same tight grip over and over, your body adapts, but not in a good way. Some men develop what's casually called death grip syndrome, where they can only respond to one very specific kind of pressure, often their own hand. That makes it much harder to enjoy intimacy with a partner down the road. It also increases the risk of soreness, irritation, or micro tears in the skin, which can lead to inflammation, sensitivity loss, and long-term frustration. So here's the better approach: loosen your grip. Use a natural, unscented lubricant to reduce friction. Focus less on the outcome and more on how it feels. Think of it as therapeutic, like a massage for your circulatory system. With patience, your body will adjust. You'll notice more sensation, more ease, and more pleasure. And that brings us to mistake number 3, one most men never expect: ignoring your emotions. This has nothing to do with how you touch yourself and everything to do with how you feel about it. Many men have carried quiet shame for decades. Maybe you were told growing up that masturbation was wrong, or maybe you just feel unsettled by the changes in your body as you age. But emotional stress doesn't just disappear. It settles into the muscles, the breath, the nervous system, even your ability to feel arousal. Unresolved shame or doubt can lead to tension in the body, and tension shuts down pleasure. It can make you feel disconnected, anxious, or even numb. The solution? Start with compassion. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're not past your prime. You're in a new phase of life, one that asks for more care, more intention, and more kindness. So if you feel disconnected, give yourself permission to reconnect slowly and without pressure. If you need support, talk to someone, a doctor, a therapist, even a trusted friend who understands. You don't need to figure this out alone. So, how do you actually create a healthy, safe, and satisfying self-pleasure routine after 60? Let's break it down with a few practical tips. First, keep it clean. Wash your hands, and if you use any towels or cloths, make sure they're fresh. This helps prevent infections, which are more common as we age. Choose a quiet, undisturbed space where you can relax and take your time. There's no rush. This is your time, and you deserve it. Use a gentle, fragrance-free lubricant. Lubrication is not just for comfort. It protects the skin, reduces friction, and supports healthy blood flow. As we get older, natural lubrication may decrease, so using a good product can make all the difference. And most importantly, listen to your body. If you feel pain, tightness, swelling, or irritation, don't ignore it. These could be signs of inflammation, circulatory strain, or even a prostate-related issue. If something feels off, talk to a doctor. It's always better to ask than to let something small become a bigger problem. Remember, when done gently and mindfully, self-stimulation can be a powerful source of healing and connection. And if you're just beginning again after a long break, that's okay too. Many men rediscover their bodies in their 60s and 70s. It's not regression, it's evolution. You're learning what your body needs now, not what it used to need. And that's a beautiful thing, because the truth is, your body still matters. Your pleasure still matters. And your confidence and well-being are worth protecting at every age. So the next time you take a moment for yourself, let go of pressure. Let go of guilt. Just be present with yourself as you are today. You deserve that. You've earned it. If you found this video helpful, I'd be truly honored if you'd subscribe. Here, we talk about real issues without shame, because your health, your function, and your fulfillment still matter at every stage of life. Your questions matter, your experiences matter, and your growth matters. I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below telling me any topics you want to see covered, or share your own experiences if you feel comfortable. And if you know someone who could benefit from this information, please share this video with them. Let's help each other age with dignity, strength, and a sense of connection that lasts a lifetime. Thank you for being here. Until next time, stay strong, stay informed, and take good care of yourself. Remember, your best days can still be ahead. All it takes is a little knowledge, a little kindness, and the willingness to keep learning about what makes you feel truly alive. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. Your support means the world, and together, we can make sure men's health gets the honest, compassionate attention it deserves.